morning, everyone. Hopefully everyone's doing good today. Today is officially day one of this kind of 30-day journey that I'm setting up for myself. I did do a previous video and did a couple recordings prior. That was just kind of me doing workouts and kind of prepping for this. So this is actually starting this journey. Today we're hitting an upper day. So doing a little bit of back and some chest. And then later today, I do want to do a run. I'm thinking like a little shorter run since my day is a little crazy right now. So I'm thinking 3 to 5 mile run. Yeah, I have a little bit of a late start, so I'm actually on my lunch break right now. Early morning for me. Been busy with work, so I'm really pumped at this upper day. Run later on, probably after work. And then tomorrow I'm looking for a lower day, and probably going to cycle tomorrow. And then I'm thinking Wednesday will be just a swim. Yeah, probably just a swim on Wednesday to kind of let the legs recover and get back to it, and then continue on my week. So awesome. I'll see you guys there at the gym. Alright, jumping into the voiceover here on this upper day. Start off with 3 rounds of incline chest press. I was doing 135 here. I was doing 3 rounds of 8 reps. This is the 3rd round, so you can see me almost come to a complete failure, barely getting up that last rep. Jumping straight over into flies, really focused on that squeeze, making sure that I'm kind of coming around and giving that big, almost like a big hug. I started with this variation of the high to low, really squeezing at the end. Then for set 2, jumping in here, is low to high. And I was really vibing with this one. So again, focus on a big squeeze at the top. For my 3rd set, I decided to keep going with the low to high just because I was getting a good connection on it today. Next, jumping into some back, I was hitting some pull-ups here. This is my favorite back movement. I did 3 rounds to failure, so I was hitting around 15 to 17. I know this is probably round 3. I was barely getting 15, but really focused on that squeeze up at the top and getting a full extension. Trying to slow it down. I know normally I just kind of roll through these pull-ups, but I'm trying to slow it down as I get more into it. Jumping into the lateral raises. I like these, putting the cable right at my knees just so I can feel the full movement. This is a movement I need to personally just work on. I've been trying to focus on better technique on this one, not shrugging the shoulders. And then the last back movement of the day was these rows. Really focused on squeezing the back up at the top. I threw on some straps here to make sure that it was like my grip wasn't really playing a factor into it. Getting a nice squeeze, not really like bobbing the head or swinging the weight up, but you can kind of tell at the end I started to get pretty tired. Only 2 rounds of this one. Next, we did some overhead cable extensions. I've really been enjoying these, going a little heavier, focused on getting that, bending that elbow and extending all the way up. And then for some biceps, I love these curls on these cable machine, kind of leaning forward. Learned this one from Jeff Nippert, the GOAT. So just getting that good squeeze, full extension, all the way up and then all the way down. This is, again, 3 rounds. This is the last round. I'm definitely fried here, so you can see me kind of shrugging my shoulders. That's definitely something I'll be working on going forward. What's going on? Just finished up the upper body. It was a good lift. I enjoyed it. Pretty chill. Chest, back, a little shoulders, little arms. Rolled through it pretty well. So I'm heading home now. Probably gonna get a smoothie with some protein in there and get some work done, and then probably get back out a couple hours or so and hit a nice run. Guys, it's about a couple hours since I last left off from the gym. I think it's about 3 or 4. Came back, had a smoothie. So the smoothie was about a cup of frozen berries, a banana, serving of Greek yogurt. I think it was like 5% Greek yogurt. 2 scoops of whey isolate. So I was sipping on that while I was finishing up work. So I just finished up. Now I'm heading over for my run. I'm thinking I'm gonna keep it quick. Not too much distance. I'm thinking about like a 5K or a little over 3. Just because I have leg day tomorrow and I don't want to, fry my legs too early in the week. Later on in the week, I'll do a longer run. So I'm heading over to the spot right now. It's just like a flat trail. While I'm doing that, I'm sipping on some electrolytes I threw in there, purely just because it's so hot. It's going to be close to 90 today, so I'll pick up the video there. Time for the run. I think I'm gonna do about 5K, so a little over 3 miles. Goal here is to try and keep my heart rate in that zone 2. I'll go as fast as I can. 3 miles. So I'm gonna get it going. All right. Start the Garmin now. Trying to keep it under 150, or I'm sorry, 160 heart rate. A big thing I'm working on is I normally have a lot of knee problems when I'm running, so I'm really trying to land on the center of my foot. And not really have my, center of gravity in front, because I think I was putting my heel down and really pushing against my knees. So I'll check in on after mile 1. One mile check-in. Gonna be brutally honest with you guys. Really disappointed in myself. Taking 2 weeks off of running, and I'm feeling it instantly. Heart rate jumped up like crazy. I don't know why. I was hoping to hold like an 8:30. I'm holding like 9. I might even have to go slower. It's taking forever to go up or go down. It's going up really quickly. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Wrapped up that 3-mile run. First mile was around 9:10. Second mile was around 11:10. Third mile was around 11:15. I was very disappointed in that run when I started. I've been able to hold much lower at a much quicker pace, and I was pretty annoyed that it even happened. And I was a little frustrated, and I was upset, and then I bonked. I just didn't have enough fuel, and you know what? Halfway through that second mile, I was like, I'm gonna change my mindset here. Let's be better. Let's let's take the positives out of it. And, there's a lot of positives to be had here. First is I went out and ran. I didn't want to run today, to be honest with you guys. I got some sun. It was like 90 degrees out there, not much shade. You know what? That's good. I've been inside all day. Third is that was my first time recording a run, so I could kind of really mess around and see what I, liked and disliked. So good for future editing and whatnot. And then some other things that I really focused on, since my speed wasn't there, was making sure that I was, landing on the center of my foot and kind of rolling out, and really just like every movement is going forward. All my power is going forward. And then normally I do have a lot of knee problems because I used to heel strike really bad. So I'm getting over that, not having, as of now, I don't have any knee pains, which I'm very happy with. Another positive is I was really focused on my heart rate. So there was times that I was walking because that heart rate just was jumping up high, and I needed to get it down quickly. So I walked a little bit, jogged a little bit, then ran a little bit. Another learning experience here was how important fuel was, and I kind of got called out right there. I haven't been eating enough calories. I know I haven't been eating enough calories, and it's hurting me, and I haven't been hydrating. I haven't drank that much water, and then I had a little bit of electrolytes. I need to, start my morning with electrolytes and water, drink water throughout the day. Before my run or during my run, have some electrolytes and carbs. I need more carbs. I think both of these things will really greatly help me get through it. I'm just kind of like looking back at, other times I was running and that I didn't have this situation happen to me, and all those times I was properly fueled, and it was, it was shown here today, and so I'm going to adapt and learn from it and change some things. I think I'm going to start running first or earlier in the day, or do my cardio early in the day, because for this month I'm really focused on the triathlon. I lifted first, so I could have just, used a lot of energy there. So right now I'm really on my next 30 days. It's all about triathlon. So we're going to do the cardio first, have the lift being late in the day, and just fueling. I got to make sure I'm having electrolytes, carbs, properly recovering, stretching, and warming up. So overall, I was disappointed in the time, but everything else, all the other stuff I took out of it, I'm very happy that it happened. I'm very happy that, we're feeling this way on day 1 and not day 30. So that's what I'm looking forward to. It's only up from here. And another thing this really shows is consistency. When I was consistent, my time was much lower, and my heart rate wasn't spiking me, going down, up and down, up and down. So I'm really excited to get more consistent again. I'm really excited to push myself and get better, and I'm really excited to dial in this fuel. I think that's my biggest thing. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it all. Please, let me know if I'm doing anything wrong or anything you guys recommend, any fuel sources you guys recommend, how you recommend training. So I did a 3-miler today. I'll probably do another longer one, like a 6+ mile run later in the week. I'm going to be doing 2 cycles, so tomorrow will be my first cycle. And then I want to do 1 to 2 swims this week, so it'll be a busy week, but this is kind of my goal going forward. And just remember that even when you feel like shit and things aren't going the way you want them to go, just remind yourself that you're getting better. Every time you're going out, every day is an opportunity to get better. So every day you're going out, you are getting better. I know it, right now, and it doesn't feel like it, and I'm pretty upset with it, but you know what? There's a lot of takeaways, a lot of things that I'm learning, and this is going to teach me more than if I had a great day. Because this is going to teach me all the things that I need to do to achieve a good day, and achieve a good race, and achieve a good run. So make sure, when things aren't going our way, we really think about it for a minute, and learn from it, and then move on. tomorrow's a new day. Yeah, tomorrow's got a lift and a bike. So pretty pumped, and I'm excited to make up for this one. All right, so.